gotta move on.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yuzi here. It's Saturday morning. Looked like it snowed here all night. I'm sitting in my office, and as you can see, this is my setup. I'm in the middle of editing a trading session that I was able to record yesterday. But a lot of you asked, how can you trade with using the bot alongside the key levels, right? How can you improve the probability? So in order to understand that, I think it's important to understand the key levels first, right? The concept of key levels first, and then how can you use the bot intelligently, smartly to trade and use that as a tool to trade, right? So let's dig in to the key levels and I'll try to explain that. Okay, so here is the chart of E-mini NASDAQ, right, on Thinkorswim platform. This is a 5-minute view, but I also have these 4 charts, right, for NQ. I have a daily chart on the right, then there's 4 hourly, there's hourly, and then there's 5-minute, right? And sometimes I do put tick charts as well, but these are the 4 main time frames that I like to kind of consider as I'm trying to read the chart. So I come up with these key levels almost twice in a period of 24 hours, right? Usually right before I go to bed, I post one, and then before market open, I come up with another one. And sometimes I do post an intraday market levels in case we have a large or a pretty volatile market where it moves a lot. So anyways, for Friday, yesterday, right, these were the levels. I have not really changed them much, but these are the levels I come up with. So basically these are support and resistance levels, right? So for example, if I'm to look at on this chart on a weekly level, right, the yellow levels are weekly support and resistance levels, and if you drill down to daily, the white ones are the daily support and resistance levels, and then anything lower than the daily, basically it's mostly 5-minute chart or an hourly view, I will have that in the blue lines, right? So but they're all marked support and resistance levels. So the concept is that you're going to use the bot as a tool to enable and disable when the price reacts from these key levels, right? So when you're trying to make enable the bot, right, the idea is that, for example, this was the level, right? Market at 8:30, we were right around here at the resistance level, right? When we fell down, this was the support. So the EMAs will look something like this, right? So how can you use the bot, right, knowing its functionality, knowing how it works, and knowing that the features that it has? For example, it has a reverse tool as well. So if the price is here, right, it's likely to give you a little bit of bounce because it's a 5-minute support zone, right? So use the bot smartly to play the bounce, right, using the reverse button, because from the EMS perspective, it would only be looking to take a short because the price structure is below the EMAs, but you don't want to take a short because you're expecting a bounce from this support level. Therefore you would use the reverse button, right? And once this support level is broken, right, you can see it went up down to the next support level. So that's where you look to short, right? Play the normal functionality where you don't have the reverse button enabled, so on and so forth, right? And then these levels keep on developing intraday as well, but for the most part, the daily and the weekly levels usually stay consistent unless or until we have a breakout at that level, right? So these are important. Consider them in your trading, and I think because in trading, all you're trying to do is improving your probability of a positive trade, right? So whatever you can do to enhance that probability is something that will keep you in the game for a longer run, and you will see more positive than negative, right? So let's dig in. I was able to record, and this is where I was actually, I don't think you can see it, but I was editing the trading session I had yesterday trying to demonstrate that. So let me play that, and then we'll come back to some more comments. Okay, so this is a clip from the Friday morning session before market open, right? And what I'm doing right now is setting up the bot right on 3 charts, and I'm going to change the template because I will be trading 1 contract instead of my usual 3 ones. Sometimes I go to 5 as well, but for this purpose, to show you, to keep it simple, I'm just going to change it to 1 contract on every chart, right? And it's about 8:38 a.m., so a little less than an hour left before US market opens. Okay, and on the left side right of the screen, I have the 150 NQ chart with the EMA bot enabled, right? Default settings. And in the on the right side, right, I have the 150 tick chart NQ with the 200 filter, right? And in the middle, I have the UC Max bot, right? And I will control it as well, right? I just wanted to demo it from that perspective, that how you can utilize the levels to trade smartly using these bots, right? So as you can see, the price is the EMAs are spreading apart, right, on the left side, or actually on all the charts you can see, right? So that's why I enabled the bot, right, the EMA bot. But the thing is, the price is getting close to its resistance level, right? And I think I'll show that here in a few minutes where we are in terms of the price, but we are getting close to the resistance level, right? So I'm going to, that's why I have the reverse button enabled, right? You see that on the down the bottom left corner, right? I have the enabled button on and the disabled reverse button on as well. So I'm looking for a short, actually, right? Even with the price being above the EMAs, right, normally you would look for a pullback to get long, but since we're closer to the resistance level, that's why I'm looking for a short here. So that's why I have it enabled.
Order
so
filled.
Takes the trade. And you can see on the other charts, I have the strategy disabled, right? I do not want to take any long trade at this time other than the short that I'm currently in, because of how we are closer to the resistance level. So I'm going to let this thing play out, and then once it's done, I will disable this thing and just reevaluate where I am in terms of the resistance. And so this is where I'm showing that, hey, see, 18,087, that was the 5-minute view. Even in the hourly view, you can see this was getting close to the resistance level. That's why I used the bot to get me into a short trade. Okay. So what this does is it improves your probability, right? The way I was saying earlier. And in the end, that's what you're looking for, to make 30-40 points in a day using these bots. And you just want to do it smartly, right? Yes, there is a way for you to just leave it on, and based on the criteria that you define, it will take X number of trades. But if you want to be selective, like how you watched Sean's sort of podcast with me, that where he uses these levels smartly to enable and disable the bot, right? And now, since we have the reverse future in there as well, you can actually take the opposite trade as well. So now I disable this thing, and we'll go to the next one. Okay, so here is so the market is bouncing from the support level, right? From the support level of this 18,055. So it's, and now as soon as it gets between the two levels, right? So for example, if 18,055 is a support level, and then you have, let's say 8080, or even above that 1890 as the resistance level. So that means when it comes and when the EMAs are nicely apart, and that's when you want to take a long trade, right? Because it's between the two levels, so it's likely that it will go and touch and test the upper key level, right? That's why I had the max enabled, and it took the long trade, right? And of course you can manage it as per your risk profile, as per your ATM template, but this was more for purposes of showing you how you can utilize these levels to trade between them at the levels as well. Like if you're trying to look for a bounce then or rejection, then you would use the reverse button, right? But if you're looking for the continuation type trade where you're trying to look and trade in the direction of the trend, then you would just use the normal modes. Okay. So this chart shows that the NQ is getting close to its resistance level, as per at least my understanding, right? It tested that level again, and I would like to consider a short play here again, like for a rejection. So I will move over to the NinjaTrader platform again and look for to enable the bot in a way that it will take the short trade.
Order submitted. Order filled.
So this one obviously did not work out. The short, the reverse, right? It did not honor that, and the price kept on moving up, looking for a little bit of breakout move. And in hindsight, if I look at it, it was not a good short because the EMAs were nicely spread apart. But then if you're looking for a short, I think you would want at least the slope of the EMAs trending down, and that's what I did not see at that time. So again, but anyways, I took the trade. So the idea is now to minimize the loss by lowering the stop loss, or just trying to come out at as close to the break even as possible. Okay.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Now over here, I'm anticipating another short, right? As the price is getting close to its resistance, it's as shown on the chart, right? It broke down and now I'm anticipating it will go and retest and get rejected. That's why I'm going to enable the bot to look for a short with the reverse button on, okay?
Order filled.
Gotta move on.
Order filled.
I gotta move on. I gotta move on. I gotta move on. I gotta move on. I
Order filled.